What's up, Rutgers? I'm your host, Darius Still, and this is Inside Rutgers. I'm here to give you everything that's going on the Rutgers campuses. Now, for this episode, we're on Bush's engineering lawn. Everyone's coming from class. The weather's pretty nice, but the seasons are changing. And my favorite thing about the fall would have to be homecoming. Now, I just really love seeing all the homecoming pride and support from all the students. So let's check out what those students did for homecoming this year.
Another year and another homecoming week. This is the time where Rutgers students get to show off their Rutgers pride. Let's go see what Rutgers students are looking forward to most this homecoming.
My favorite part about homecoming week is the fact that all the students will get together to enjoy one Rutgers game. Even the kids that aren't that into football will always come out and celebrate.
Everyone at Rutgers comes together and shows their school spirit and solidarity.
My favorite part about homecoming week is definitely the game.
My favorite part about homecoming week has definitely got to be the bed races. It's really awesome seeing all the organizations have a lot of energy.
I definitely go to the homecoming game because I am in the marching band.
My favorite part about the homecoming game is probably just all the excitement. Everybody shows up. It's really nice to see a full homestand.
I do usually go to the homecoming game whenever I can. I've gone to them in the past, although this will be my first time going as a Rutgers student.
No, I usually don't go to the homecoming game, but this year I think that I'm going to change things up and I'm going to go root for the Rutgers team. Let's go.
Yes, I do usually go to the homecoming game. I try and go to all the football games, but homecoming is definitely a big thing.
For the week of the game, I always like to hang out with all my friends from Rutgers and, spend special time with them, especially since I'm a senior. It's going to be hard saying goodbye.
Usually I have friends from my other schools come up, like best friends from high school. They come up and see it because they have fun too.
My family and I will usually end up tailgating somewhere in the parking lot.
Do you think we will win against Kansas?
Anything's possible. My gut says no, but my heart says yes.
I definitely do. KU's going down.
Yes, we will definitely win against Kansas.
We're projected to win. I would really like to see it. I definitely think we could win.
I really hope so. Should be a good game.
There is no doubt that this year's homecoming will be a memorable one. Make sure to show off your Scarlet Pride, Rutgers. Until next time, I'm Angie Saber, RUTV.
Homecoming was really great this year. The bed races had such a big turnout and the football team won, so it's a great time to be a Scarlet Knight. Now, homecoming may be over, but there's so many more things that students can look forward to. And one of those things is the Global Village Learning Center coming next year.
Rutgers is always looking to expand and make the university even better, and the Global Village Learning Center is the latest in a series of projects demonstrating Rutgers' ongoing support for the Douglas Residential College.
The Global Village is actually one of Douglas's oldest programs. Today has grown to nearly a dozen houses. It's a collection of living, learning communities under the umbrella of the Global Village. The new Global Village Learning Center is going to be a 19,000 square foot residential facility. It's going to have new rooms that will hold about 36 students, a large assembly hall for gatherings and conferences, a few classrooms, and also a lounge space where students can do programs, have meetings, and just kind of hang out together and have community. Really, the main focus is to provide a space for global awareness, intercultural appreciation, and a sense of community.
Let's see what the rest of the Rutgers community thinks of this news.
It's important to create opportunities for women because women don't always get the chance to get the platform that they deserve.
I think it's a really great idea, especially to empower women to be able to seek opportunities and not only just go out of their way to seek opportunities, but also have opportunities presented to them.
I think it's great that we're growing as a community, we're growing as a school, and it's supporting
It's a really good idea to have a community of women just come together, be able to discuss, their experiences with finding jobs and finding, opportunities to better themselves.
They offer a lot of scholarships, and they're taking our women and bringing them abroad and different places, different countries. They're giving back to those places and those countries, which I think is an awesome opportunity for any human being.
As long as you have a support system, which Douglas has definitely provided for everyone around here, I think everyone has a pretty good chance of getting, to the next step.
Be on the lookout for new additions on campus throughout the year. And for more information, go to douglas.rutgers.edu. I'm Cece Crane, RUTV.
It's really great that Rutgers is providing women with so many opportunities, and I can't wait to see what the Learning Center looks like next year. We're going to take one quick break, but stay with us because we'll be right back with more Inside Rutgers.
Calling all film lovers. The NJ Film Festival is back and celebrating their 34th anniversary. This year, the festival will showcase over 30 films, including new international films, American independent features, documentaries, and revivals. Plus, there will be over 20 special appearances by film directors, producers, and actors. All visiting directors will discuss their work and hold a Q&A session after the screenings. All of the magic and fun is happening from now until October 18th on the College Avenue campus. So grab a bag of popcorn and get ready to be amazed. For a complete list of films, the festival schedule, and how to purchase tickets, log on to www.njfilmfest.com or call 848-932-8482.
College can be stressful, and it's easy to lose track of your health, but maintaining a healthy lifestyle is important. Here are 4 tips to get you back on track. An important part of staying healthy requires an active lifestyle. Make sure you're penciling time to exercise. Whether it be hitting the gym or going for a run, remember to get out there and get moving. A healthy lifestyle revolves around a nutritious diet. It's important to eat the recommended servings of fruits, vegetables, and meats to keep your body going. Hydration is also important, so carry a water bottle or visit water fountains frequently to get your 8 cups a day. In college, there will be many nights spent studying, but try to get enough sleep on a regulated schedule. Sleeping improves learning, memory, and overall health. Doctors recommend 6 to 8 hours of sleep, so determine your sleep patterns for a healthy lifestyle. Reducing stress should not be overlooked either. Do what helps you relax best. Whether it be yoga or meditation, reading, or just hanging out, make time to recharge your batteries. For more information on how you can live a healthy lifestyle at Rutgers, contact Health Services at 848-932-7402.
Have you ever wanted to visit Italy? China? Or France? Well, now you can. The Rutgers Center for Global Education is here to make your traveling dreams come true and extend your learning opportunities beyond New Brunswick. Located at 102 College Avenue, advisors, global ambassadors, and students who have studied abroad are available to give students advice about programs, academics, and adjusting to a different lifestyle away from home. If you're not sure about what program you would like to apply for, meet with an advisor to go over options and places you might be interested in. You can also ask questions about program expenses, how to obtain travel documents, how to register for classes, and so much more. Whether it's for a year or a semester, be sure to drop by the office for walk-in advising anytime between 12 o'clock p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday, or attend a weekly information session. Most students plan 6 months to 1 year in advance of going abroad. Application deadlines for most programs are the semester before you leave. Spring 2016 applications are due October 1st, 2015. The office is now accepting applications. For a list of programs, application materials you need to submit, and more information, check out globaleducation.rutgers.edu or call the office at 848-932-7787 from 8:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday. Now you're ready to take the leap and see the world.
Welcome back to Inside Rutgers. Now, I've mentioned a lot about new expansions and additions that Rutgers has going on, and one of those new additions is the Rutgers Honors College. We recently had an open house ceremony, so let's check that out right now.
Rutgers is getting ready to celebrate its 250th anniversary, and what better way to celebrate than the opening of the new Honors College?
It's sort of a condensation of the vision that the campus had. Our faculty, our students, and our alumni and our boards of governors about where Rutgers should be going, and that we should be the place that attracts the best and brightest in our state and students from outside the state as well. And in order to do that, we had to be able to show what Rutgers really could provide, and that's what the Honors College is all about.
Rutgers and DevCo and the city just rode in the right direction, and we really kind of accelerated this. So it was like a one-year planning process and 2 years to build this building.
This model of a living, learning community that's 24/7 is something that we wanted to replicate on campus. So we have a number of faculty who are living here with their families, and a bunch of other faculty who will be here working and interacting with the students all the time.
The main thing, of course, to keep in mind is that the Honors College it's a 4-year experience. It's not just the first year, so it is all 4 years. Students of the Honors College, they should think of this as their home. They may live somewhere else after the first year, but all the years that they're here, this is their home, and their advising and the programs and the opportunities will still be here for them.
This is all a part of the College Ave redevelopment initiative, which strives to make Rutgers the best it can be, all while changing Rutgers forever.
This puts us right in the league with the University of Michigan's and Virginia's and UCLA's and the types of facilities, where Rutgers belongs. From an academic standpoint, they've been there. From a facility standpoint, we've been somewhat lacking.
The fact that the building is here and it has the energy that it has, and we talk about the excitement, I think that translates to the entire incoming class and to the entire undergraduate experience.
Since 1766, Rutgers has welcomed a new bright class of students every year, and these 500 students are nothing less. What a great day to be a Scarlet Knight. I'm Emily Gibbs, RUTV.
The new Honors College is such a huge accomplishment and a great addition to the Rutgers campus. But now that we're done celebrating the opening of the new Honors College, let's see how Rutgers celebrates Hispanic Heritage Month.
I think celebrating Hispanic heritage is important, just like celebrating anyone's history is important. We all have different roots and different origins, and it's important to recognize all of that and take time out of our lives to step back in the time machine and see the things that led to where we are right now.
It gives a means for a lot of people who identify with that culture to understand their culture in a lot of ways, through school systems, through the way that we function in this society. That heritage and that culture is really lost.
I think the Hispanic heritage is such a big signifier, such a big identifier in certain people's lives.
I know that there's a huge number of students at the university who identify as Hispanic or Latino but miss out on a lot of the stuff that happens.
The CLAC has these beautiful art exhibits. They host all these programs. Honestly, they're hosting programs throughout the entire year, not specifically in the month.
And we celebrate with a calendar of events. All the organizations here do a lot of work. They do a lot of great things for the community, for the campus community, for other organizations, and for the students that identify with Latino culture.
Hispanic Heritage Month is a national celebration. It began in 1988, was established by Congress, and it's an opportunity to look back at the contributions of Latinos in the United States. For me, Hispanic Heritage Month is every day. I live my culture, and it's an opportunity to remind ourselves from where places that we come from, the communities that we might have left, that we have linkages to around the world. Here at Rutgers, we also celebrate. Currently, we have an exhibit that we are presenting through December 10th, and it's called Walking About Old San Juan, and focuses on the vernacular architecture of San Juan, Puerto Rico, of the city. Diversity is an important resource for all of us.
My heritage is Dominican.
My heritage is poetry.
My heritage is me.
Now we're going to take a quick break, but please stay with us because we'll be right back with more Inside Rutgers.
Hey Scarlet Knights, Rutgers is turning 250 years old in 2016, but planning for the anniversary is starting right now. Rutgers is one of the original colonial colleges, and there are only 7 others in America that have reached this milestone. Here are a few ways you can get involved in the year-long celebration kicking off next November.
Become the proud owner of Rutgers, a 250th anniversary portrait. It's an original book composed of university history, personal stories, and memories from faculty and alumni dating back to 1766. To order your copy, check out ru250.com/book. Rutgers Day 2016 is going to be bigger than ever. Become a volunteer at the event and join the special celebration of the 250th Charter Day planned for November 10, 2016. For more than 2 centuries, Rutgers has been developing and expanding. There are tons of other events that you can take part in to show your pride for all of the progress that has been made.
We want you to become a part of Rutgers history. If you have any ideas of potential activities for the anniversary, send them to Rutgers250@rutgers.edu. Help Rutgers celebrate in style.
There's a better way to wake up in the morning. Start your mornings right with Wake Up Rutgers every Monday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Wake Up Rutgers is the best way to stay updated with all the current events and news happening around Rutgers, so wake up early and tune in. For more information, visit rutgers.edu/programming-channels/wake-Rutgers.
The Rutgers bus system provides more than 15 options to get around the 5 campuses. Sounds overwhelming? But here's a quick recap of the bus routes and available resources to make traveling easier. On weekdays, the A and H buses make stops along College Ave and Bush. The B loops between Livingston and Bush, as the LX makes stops on Livingston and College Ave. The F takes an express route by traveling Route 18 from College Ave to Cook and Douglas. The Rex L goes between Douglas and Livingston, with the Rex B looping between Douglas and Bush. There are also weekend buses, which make stops on every campus. Each bus stop displays the routes of the specific bus stopping there and the expected arrival times. To learn more about the Rutgers bus system and additional bus services, download the Rutgers app, visit nextbus.com or ru.rutgers.edu.
Thanks for staying with us. And if you're just tuning in, we're giving you the latest on everything Rutgers related. And one of the best things about Rutgers has to be its diversity. There's so many different types of people and walks of life. So in this edition of Paint the Town Scarlet, we're going to take a look at some of those cultures that students are a part of.
Good morning, Rutgers. I'm Morgan Ciani. As you can see, I'm here at the Bush Student Center for the second annual Cultural Heritage Day hosted by the Confucius Institute. So why don't we go check it out and have some fun? So can you tell us a little bit about the arts and crafts that students could come and do today?
Okay. First of all, there was calligraphy, which is one of the most important arts in China, with a very long history. Then we had paper cutting and some paper folding and knotting, a Chinese knot. So a couple of activities.
That's awesome. And we also have a performance going on today. Can you tell me who's performing and what kind of music are they playing?
Okay. It's the Bravura Philharmonic Orchestra. They're performing a program of Western and Chinese tunes, so therefore the mixture of both cultures.
So what brought you out here to today's event?
I just came to visit my friend. She works in the Confucius School, but when I came here, I saw many activities and many people participate and came to join them.
I like the paper cutting. That's my favorite. I like it very much. It's very interesting, and we can cut the paper to make a lot of different like animals, like different patterns. Yeah, that's awesome.
Would you say that the paper cutting was your favorite part, or at least the arts and crafts part of it?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Did you get a chance?
I got a result for that.
Oh, look at that!
See?
He helped me. He actually taught me how to make mine. It was very exciting. We had some fun, didn't we?
It's my glad to teach you.
Oh, thank you.
Also, I think it's very cute.
It is very
yes,
cute.
I like it very much.
Well, Rutgers, I hope you had as much fun learning about culture and art as I did. Until next time, keep painting the town scarlet. I'm Morgan Ciani, RUTV.
Now we've shown a little bit of Rutgers' accomplishments and achievements, culture and diversity, but how about we check out something you might not know about Rutgers?
Rutgers has a ton of hidden gems located all around campus, and the Geology Museum is one of them. Located on College Avenue in Geology Hall, you're going to want to check out this museum's exhibits. Let's take a look and find out more on what this museum has to offer.
My name is Patricia Irizarry, and I am Associate Director at the Rutgers Geology Museum. The Rutgers Geology Museum was opened in 1872 under the direction of George Cook to present to the Rutgers community the collections of the New Jersey Geological Survey. The Geology Museum has a variety of different collections. They come from faculty members that work at Rutgers and have donated their personal collections, or people that just move away and they come to the museum and they see the museum as a perfect home for their treasures. The Rutgers Geology Museum is actually a free museum for the community, so there's no cost to come in. We do run some fundraising events, like we run field trips out to Coles Neck, New Jersey, and also in Pennsylvania. We have special events throughout the year. We hold from September to May. We have late night events the first Wednesday of the month. The next two late nights that we have is November 4 with minerals theme, and we are asking kids to actually come in with their Halloween costumes to celebrate at the museum, and they will have candy in return. The Geology Museum opens Tuesday through Saturdays, and our regular schedule is 10 to 5. But on Fridays we close at 4 p.m. The students and other community members can actually find more information about the museum and our website at geologymuseum.rutgers.edu, or they can call by phone at 848-932-7243.
We thank Patricia Irizarry for sitting down and talking to us today. You're going to want to check out this museum before you graduate. For more information on the Geology Museum, please visit geologymuseum.rutgers.edu. Until next time, I'm Will Powell's RUTV.
Be sure you're checking in with Inside Rutgers, because we're going to be taking you to all the best places that you haven't been to yet on campus. Now we're going to take one last quick break, but please stay with us because you don't want to miss what's coming up next.
No one listens to me. I feel so alone.
I feel invisible. I'm just so stressed. Whoa, what's Scarlet Listeners?
Scarlet Listeners is a free and confidential student-run peer counseling and referral hotline. They strive to provide callers with a comforting and supportive safe space to speak freely or vent. Some topics available to discuss are family, friends, relationships, anxiety, depression, and more. Students can call Sunday through Thursday, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Students can also contact We Care, Second Floor, Hotline for Teen Self-Harm, and the Trevor Project. For more information or to volunteer, visit scarletlisteners.com.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Now, if you're like me and you're not the best swimmer or you're afraid to jump into the pool, you have to check out this program that'll help you get over your fear.
Swim for Life is a free 2-hour swim instruction event that we hold here for the community at Rutgers for any level of ability. So we can take swimmers who are very nervous in the water and work on that fear and overcoming that fear. But we can also take swimmers who have experience and improve those strokes. You'd be surprised how many people don't know how to swim as an adult. It could be from something that happened that was traumatic as a child, or maybe just lack of ability or access.
When I was younger, I actually attempted to learn how to swim, but I almost drowned, so I kind of got a little traumatized from that. And now that I look back on it, it was really no big deal. I was just a little kid, so I figured I should just give it a shot again.
I wanted to participate in Swim for Life because my friends would always have these pool parties, and I always be at the shallow end, and they'll have fun swimming at the deep end and doing things. And also, it's an important skill.
I'm comfortable in the water enough to be in it, but floating and being in the deep end kind of scares me. I'm willing to take that chance anyway.
As a child, most children are somewhat fearless and they're kind of being thrown into it or forced into it by their parents. As an adult, they're putting themselves in this situation they want to learn, but trying to overcome their fear is difficult. So trying to just help them and tell them that it's okay to be scared, it's natural, and that it is a learning process just like anything else.
Sometimes when you're learning how to swim, people think you need to learn how to stroke your arms or kick your legs. But really what you need to learn is how to be in the water and how to experience floating and how to experience buoyancy and being underwater and just getting used to that in that environment. And a lot of times once you've conquered those pieces and you've gotten comfortable around the water, then the swimming comes more naturally because you understand how the water works and you're able to move around in the water that way.
My instructor, Jenna, was really great, so I'm feeling much more comfortable than I was before. So, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. I know that if I was to go in a pool, after this, I'd feel more confident in my swimming ability.
Well, that's all we have for this episode of IR. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can always tweet us at Rutgers TV. And if you miss any parts of this episode or any past episodes, you can always check us out online at rutv.rutgers.edu. Thanks for staying with us, and see you next time on Inside Rutgers.